Yeah, I see your point, but I think Serie A has a very balanced league now.
It's getting better.
7 or 8 teams that can realistically actually win a title. They're all very competitive now. I think it's better than a lot of the other leagues in that sense. Your top 5, top 6 are separated by 5-7 points most of the time. Whereas, Premier League, for example, is City. We know City's going to win 99 times out of 100.
Football Drop Podcast.
Hello, and welcome to the Football Drop Podcast. Guess who's back? Back again. Benji's back.
Mate, I've missed you. I've missed you so much, my friend. How you been?
Well, I've been sad. I actually think I got a little bit of depression and I couldn't work out why. And then I looked at my phone and I heard from you and I got a bit happier and I was like, oh my God, I think I've got withdrawals from Ben. I don't know. I don't know what this is. But the last time we saw you, you was just a mere person, just a mere man with not much purpose in life. Now,
Thank you. Fucking hell. What an introduction this is.
Now, you're still that person, but... No, sorry. You're a dad.
I am a dad.
What's it like being a dad?
Oh, mate, it is magical, isn't it?
Yeah.
This feeling is absolutely insane. This is probably sleep deprivation fueled a little bit, but honestly, it's genuinely amazing.
Yeah.
I still wake up in the middle of the night and she's crying, she wants feeding. And I just thought, oh my God, I've got a child. Like, this child depends on me to live.
I know.
This bumbling oaf has a child. Yeah, it's mad. But Joe, what's a really nice thing?
Yeah.
She got to meet her Uncle Willie the other day, didn't she?
She did.
And that made me so happy, man.
It made me happy as well, mate.
But the best part of all of that meeting was you twitching like someone with seriously bad Tourette's because you had to hold her. You were shuffling on your seat like you was.
Yeah, and then I got hold of her, and I was like being all soppy, and you were just looking at me like, "This is fucking embarrassing."
Mate, it was embarrassing. I loved that moment. It was so nice to see you with her. It was honestly so nice.
Yeah. Well, thanks for introducing me. Like, she's gorgeous, she's beautiful, she's perfect. You and Laura have done a very good job, and I can't wait to see her again.
Thank you very much, mate. I really do appreciate that. Yeah. She's been a little angel, but yeah, it's we're going to watch our first Arsenal game soon. Going to get her in a little Arsenal onesie baby grow thing. Nice.
We're going to watch?
Yeah. I don't know. I need to see when there's a good game. I want it to be a good one that she can see. When are we next on TV? Just scrolling through. Arsenal Bournemouth, 19th of October, 5:30 kickoff.
We've got PSG this week.
Yeah, but it's on BT, isn't it? Or TNT or whatever.
I
haven't got it on my main telly.
Right, okay.
I'll try and sort something out so she can watch it.
I was going to say, you've definitely got it. Oh dear, that's really shit for a podcast when we do stuff like that. But
it is, yeah. It's good for YouTube. So guys, if you're watching,
if you're not watching, go and watch. It's really disappointing.
We just need that voiceover to go, Will and Ben winked at each other.
So,
mate,
with fatherhood, because I know you struggled at times to watch Match of the Day, even when you was just boring old Ben. So how has it been since you've been daddy?
I watched it all between feeds. 5:30 on Sunday morning. I was watching Match of the Day on the settee in the nursery.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. You got a telly in the nursery?
No, on my phone.
Oh, okay. Right, I was going to say, yeah. Okay.
I want a telly in there, but Laura said no.
course
Don't
you
understand why.
No. Maisie will grow up thinking that fucking Gary Lineker's her granddad.
Hopefully she'll write to him and he'll get her on his podcast and we'll just take her along.
Yeah. Uncle Gary, Uncle Alan, and Uncle Micah.
Can you imagine? I mean, you just like...
Yeah. I won't talk to him. I'll be too nervous.
Oh, absolutely. Of course you won't. I assumed you wouldn't talk. Maisie, can you ask him for a picture with me?
Yeah.
Maisie's 2, Will. She's 2.
She'll fucking do it, though. If I know my Maisie, she'll do it.
Of course she will, mate. Of course she will. Look, enough about me, because there's been quite a lot of football. I've missed quite a lot. So I appreciate your episode last week with Ali Campbell. So, Ali,
Yes.
thank you for filling in my absence, mate. It's hugely appreciated.
The AC
But we've had
stepped
another week filled with a lot of footballing news. Do you want to kick us off?
I can do. Yeah, sorry. I thought you was going to go into... yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, so we've done that one. So let's get my notes up here. Just stalling for time. No, I'm joking. Okay, so the first thing on my list is Szcczezny. So he retired. So Wojciech Szczęsny retired, didn't he? And now with the injury to Ter Stegen at Barcelona, he is going to come out of retirement to play for Barcelona. Were rumours. Hansi Flick wouldn't really comment on it. But what do you think about that?
I think it's a really shrewd move from Barca. But I'm really gutted Szczęsny's gone there. Because obviously Barca are a dog shit club.
Well, they're not.
I absolutely hate... They are, mate. They're disgraceful. They're an absolute sham.
Have you watched La Liga on Netflix?
No.
Mate, give it a watch. I've only done a few episodes, but it's really, really good. And they talk a little bit about they talk quite a lot about Barcelona, the upgrade to the Camp Nou, and the financial situation that they got themselves into.
Okay. And I'm assuming they're justifying it in some way.
Well, they're just giving
acceptable.
but you do get a little bit of information on it. But of course, they can be justifying it. But there's a little bit more talk on what happened and where they're at and how close they were to going bust and things like that. It's really good.
Okay. I'll add it to the list of 3 a.m. watches. I'll add that on. I'll have so much more time to watch it. But no, for Szczęsny, I feel he's very underrated as a goalie. He kept Alisson out of the team. He replaced Buffon. He got the Golden Glove at Arsenal in a very poor Arsenal team, may I add.
Mm.
And now he's at a big club like Barcelona. As much as I hate them, they are a big club.
I worry about you and your underestimated stuff, because the other week you said that Haaland was underestimated. Now you're saying Szczęsny.
I think I said he's underappreciated.
Yeah, okay, but your unders then, as much as I'd love to get under you.
Oh, all right, that's weird. Why do you make it so strange, man? So, no, with Szczęsny, everyone knows he's a good goalie, but he's never... I don't think he's already ever had the real accolades to say he's a top goalie. I think he's always been looked upon as, yeah, he's all right, he's decent.
Yeah,
obviously he got
agree.
the big moves to Juventus, to Roma. He's gotten obviously to Barcelona now. But, yeah, just always, there's not enough hype. And I think there's not enough respect around his name.
Oh, okay. No, fair enough. Well, yeah, I get what you're saying. One mini stuff. I think Juventus as a whole are a club that if you play for them, you're pretty much looked at as that you've cheated to win something. So you probably don't get the hype that you may well have needed to have got, unless of course Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, he's very different kettle of fish, though, isn't he? Really,
just a bit. I think all Italian clubs are a little bit like that.
Oh, that's not controversial.
Not that they're necessarily cheats, but that they. I just think Italian football is just looked.
Shots.
No, I just think Italian football at the moment is just looked down upon from La Liga, Premier League, maybe even the Bundesliga. I think I'd be pushed to say Liga 1. I don't think that's anywhere near the level of that. But I just think, when you think about the players in Italy, thinking like 90s noughties Italian teams, mate,
Yeah.
fucking incredible. Now you look at Italy and you're a bit like, oh, okay, McTominay's going to go there. Smalling's going to go there and smash it, by the way. Who was the Chelsea striker that went there and smashed it?
Lukaku.
Well, yeah, him, but that wasn't who I was thinking of. But him as well.
Right.
The
Abraham. Tammy
That's
Abraham.
it. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I see your point, but I think Serie A has a very balanced league now.
It's
There's
getting better.
7 or 8 teams that can realistically actually win a title. They're all very competitive now. I think it's better than a lot of the other leagues in that sense. Your top 5, top 6 are separated by 5-7 points most of the time. Whereas, Premier League, for example, is City. We know City's going to win 99 times out of 100. Arsenal will push them. Liverpool will push them. But it's City. We know that City generally are going to win it. Bundesliga, I know Leverkusen did an absolute wild last season. Did a crazy and obviously won it unbeaten and stuff. But realistically, it's Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
99 times out of 100.
Leverkusen have already lost this season, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. But, La Liga, it's Real Madrid or Barcelona or Atletico from time to time. Whereas, Serie A, Napoli, Juventus, AC, Inter, Atalanta are a very good team.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I think
fair
it's
shout.
more competitive than you realise. But because it's not hyped up in the UK as much, it's not deemed as attractive. So you don't really think of it that highly.
No, I'll give you that one. You've spoken a lot of sense there, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Shocked as you are.
Yeah, everyone is like, fucking hell, Ben, that's a really good point. Fair play. Well done.
I might listen to you next 20 minutes, you dickheads.
Yeah, if you wondered what clip was going to go at the beginning of the show, it's going to be this
Wow.
one. Anyway, Szcezny's gone to Barcelona. Should we move on to the next story?
Yes. I'm going to skip one and then go back to it after, if that's okay, because I've missed this Emi Martinez ban.
Okay, yeah.
So what's this all about?
So you know what he did at the at the end of the game when they won the World Cup against France in Qatar.
Humping the trophy, yes.
Final of the Copa America. He, as far as I'm aware, and if I'm remembering the story right, which I only read this morning, so hopefully I am, he did the same thing again.
Oh, okay.
So he's now been banned for a game.
Good.
Because of that. And you think, one, I mean, the final of the Copa America was a while ago. How come it's taken this long? But two, why the fuck does he keep doing it?
It's an idiot.
It wasn't that funny the first time.
No, it was just weird the first time he did it. Well, it gets his comeuppance one day.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. It was just funny that he's now been banned for it, and yeah, don't really understand.
And still
it.
not learned.
No, it's almost like there's some dark arts at play.
Oh, nicely led. Nicely led on. Lots of beef with Arsenal and City, isn't there?
Mate, it's like continuous. And what I found, I mean, I could be sort of exaggerating a little bit, but almost like there was this dark arts thing told. Then I think Pep had said something about what are they saying, and then Arteta was like, "Oh no, we didn't like mean it like that." I'm like, "Fuck off! Oh, come on, Mick, fucking get in there, mate. Don't fucking back down. Fucking tell him, you bald prick. You dress well, not quite Scott Parker, but what is going on, mate?" Because that was unreal. Like this dark arts thing and all of that sort of stuff. Beef.
It adds a bit of drama to the league. Okay, so 2 things here. So for me, the way Arteta was like, no, I respect Pep, I love Pep, I've learnt loads from him. That's Arteta, proper sucking up, but in a really tactfully way.
You think?
Because he means it. He's playing it down because he doesn't want the drama to get in the way. But the way he says it, he's smirking all the time. I think it's dark arts again here.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
I really do. I think he's playing up to it even more so. Play it down to play up. It's a very clever move because Arteta, he is the new Mourinho, okay? This is going to be proper like, oh my God, how does he say that? But hear me out. He loves the drama. He loved winding up the opposition by just doing what he does best, and that's just be himself. Defends his team, does everything as proper shithouse as much as he can, with people like Ben White, Gabriel, Saliba's a bit of a shithouse. It just does it just for the bants almost, and it gets under the skin of teams. And it gives us that bit of a fear factor. It gets people proper up against it, and they leave spaces because they make mistakes because they're riled up. That is what Mourinho used to do for Chelsea.
You should become a dad. You have just become more wise, and it's almost like you're a football expert. You should start doing a podcast, mate. You're really fucking good at this.
Yeah, when Uncle Gary comes along to meet Maisie, we're going to start one up together.
Right, this is how bad it is. I was sitting there thinking, who the fuck's Uncle Gary?
We literally just spoke. But no, I'm just trying to stay to topics. I don't want this to be like a 4-hour episode here. Do you not see that sort of similarity though? He is hated to everyone in the league for the way he is. But if you are an Arsenal fan, you love him.
Yeah, it is a bit like that. And I think it's maybe down to him just saying it how he feels. And also, I think there's something in that we can defend really well. So, in terms of the Arsenal way, we don't play always that type of football because what we can do is grind in. So we'll score from a set piece. We'll defend like we did against City. We'll do all of that sort of stuff. And that's just not pretty. And I was talking to somebody the other day. He was waffling on about...
was it Ali?
No, it wasn't Ali, no. Can you imagine if it was? I just said that. And it was just about how Arteta is Mourinho. He parks the bus and he doesn't play attractive football, which I thought was quite unfair. But yeah, maybe he is doing it, ironically, and he is sort of saying, no, Pep, I really like you. Wait till the Emirates
I think there
clash.
is that still... There is obviously that respect there, for sure. There's no doubt about it. They've been friends since they were 10 or something. But at the same time, they're rivals, and it adds a bit of spice to the Premier League as well, doesn't it? I think it's very clever Arteta play. That's what I'm calling it now.
Very clever, Mick. Well done. Do you want to go through the results? Because I know there is one particular game that has got everyone talking, and luckily it's the last game that we'll come to. So should we get through this and get to that?
Yeah, let's crack on. So Newcastle, Man City, lovely result for us,
mate. I watched that. It was actually an interesting game. No Rodri, no De Bruyne, and Man City certainly lacked that creativity.
They did,
but I don't want to take anything away from Newcastle because they did play very well, and there was a period of time in that second half where they could have won the game. It was an interesting game. I did enjoy it. Did you think it was a pen?
Was this the Gordon foul, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It seems to me like it's another 50-50 call. Like a lot of them have been this weekend. Same as in yesterday's game. I think it is. But that's one that's on the edge of the box, wasn't it? Just on the edge.
Yeah, obviously inside. But yeah. He was through, took it round the keeper. The goalkeeper has touched him.
Sorry, yes, that one. Yes. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no,
goalkeeper's touched him, he's gone down. I think it's a pretty clear pen.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was getting confused with what challenge was it? It was on the edge of the box for a pen. Or was that last week?
What one of the games?
Yeah.
I can't remember, mate.
So I'm getting confused with what it
was. We might get to it.
Yeah, but I think Newcastle played well, but I think City... I don't think City played particularly well either. I think they let Newcastle look better than what they really were, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I think that's a City team that are a little bit up in the air in terms of, okay, how do we play this? As you said, no Rodri for the rest of the season. That's a big blow for them. Kovacic is a massive drop-off in quality in that position.
Yeah, and he likes it. He likes a naughty little foul, doesn't he?
He does. He's a dirty player, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a dirty player.
Gvardiol's goal was very good, actually. Very quick feet, slotted it in. Nice.
Lovely little curved finish, wasn't it? Across the floor as well.
So, hold that thought, because we do have to pick our goal of the week. I think I've got it. I don't think it's that one, but we'll come to it.
Okay. What's the next one on your list?
I have got the mighty Arsenal against an unlucky Leicester City, I will say.
Very, very unlucky. I think it's a big shout to Hermanson, because that second half performance, I don't get me wrong, I know he let in 2 goals at the end. They're not his fault.
No.
I think it was 10 saves he made.
13.
12 saves.
I saw 13.
13 was just second half. Was that the whole game?
Second half, I think.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
The stats
insane.
were unreal, mate. We had 75% possession. We had 35 shots, 16 on target. It was absolutely unreal.
I don't know what he had in his drink at half time, but please get that through to all the Arsenal players.
Well, I think
that's insane.
And Justin had the same thing. That second goal from Justin.
Oh my God. What a hit. What a hit.
Better than Gvardiol?
Yeah. I mean, Gvardiol's was really skillful. Justin's was just an incredible wonder strike.
Yeah, he smashed it, yeah. There's one more. There's one more to talk about.
We're riding their luck, though, I think.
Sorry?
I think Arsenal, we rode our luck massively.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it took 94th minute for an own goal. That was it. 94th minute, get the own goal from a Trossard shot, and then Havertz obviously there at the end to, 60 million down the drain. Havertz scores again.
Love that, don't you? You love that.
It was a game where I thought it's going to finish 2-2. Like, I was listening to it on TalkSport and I was thinking, this is just going to end 2-2. Like, I'm so upset that we've let a 2-goal. We're not Everton, but I was just annoyed.
I was refreshing on Sky Sports News. The live commentary bit.
Yeah,
kept refreshing. I was like, Laura, it's 90th minute. We're 2-2. We're going to drop points against Leicester. She's like,
after City drop points, it's a classic Arsenal thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what went through my head. I was like, here we go again. For God's sake, it's an opportunity. Bang, we don't take it. And then I saw it about half an hour later. I was like, what? We won 4-2? How did that happen?
Yeah,
amazing.
Smashed it, yeah. Fair play. Not our best performance, but a good goal and a good goalkeeping performance.
Massive. So huge respect there.
Yeah, I agree. Brentford drew 1-1 with West Ham.
Yes.
And Buemo with another banging goal.
Was this the first minute again, wasn't it?
First minute.
Yeah.
Plucked it out of the air. Smashed it in. Really good.
3 games in a row, Brentford have scored within 30 seconds or 40 seconds or something.
They just know how to come out the blocks. But West Ham, again, defensively weren't the best. Suchek, obviously, with his goal.
West Ham, do you think they are under a bit of pressure? I know it's early on. I appreciate that.
I think Lopetegui will be under pressure. Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it, where Bournemouth gave Iraola, as an example, a lot of time and he settled in, and actually Bournemouth play really good football now. Maybe this is just what West Ham need to do. Same can't be said for Man United, but maybe this is what West Ham need to do. New manager comes in, new ideas, freshens up the team. They've got a great team.
Yeah.
I saw my cousin at the weekend. He's a West Ham supporter, and he was not happy, especially because they lost 5-1, didn't they, midweek against Liverpool in the Carabao?
Yes, they did. Yeah. It must be difficult at the moment, but they've made some good signings. But it comes back to Lopetegui.
Yeah,
is he a good manager? He didn't do that well at Wolves. Then he left them just before the season started.
He did okay at Wolves.
He did okay, but he didn't do fantastically. He's gone to West Ham, really dodgy style. I appreciate he's trying to change that style, but at the moment, it's no different to what Moyes was doing.
Exactly. There is that transition. There is that transition from going from one to another. He did have quite a lot of the summer, so Yeah, I don't know. I think he'll get time, but yeah, West Ham aren't playing the best
They're
football.
playing poor. They're playing poor.
Should we move on to Colton Palmer 4, Brighton and Hove Albion 2?
Who? Colton Palmer?
Cole Palmer. Sorry. Why did I say Colton Palmer?
Colton Cole, you're trying to say?
No, I was trying to say Cole
Right.
Palmer.
Oh.
That's what I was
weird.
trying to say. It's
Mate,
bizarre.
Cole Palmer, there's no words for him at the moment.
No.
No words for him at the moment. He should have had 6 goals.
He could have, yeah. And there was, I saw like a couple of through balls that he played as well, and he could have set up 2 or 3.
Ridiculous, mate. He was literally like a man possessed at the weekend. Brighton played into Chelsea's hands perfectly.
Oh, that deep
high
3
line,
at the back.
it was ridiculous. What are they doing?
Why
would you keep doing that?
I don't know why they keep doing it. Like, I can tell them that it's not working.
Yeah, we're not experts.
Do you know what I find really frustrating is they didn't do it against Arsenal. Because we could have been 4-0 up at half time if they'd have done that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. But Chelsea were incredible. They really were incredible.
I think I predicted it at the beginning. Chelsea are going to do well this season. I think Maresca's has proven that he kind of knows what he's doing with the team. There was a lot of grumblings about the 5,000 different players that they had, the amount of money that they spent. Actually, if they're third in the league?
Yeah. 1 point off top.
Smashing it. Absolutely smashing it.
Doing really, really well. And the thing is, Maresca, I know we were giving...
Oh, sorry, no, they're fourth. Liverpool are top, aren't they?
Oh, they're fourth, Chelsea, are they?
Yeah, Liverpool went top, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they're a point ahead, aren't they, I think?
Yeah.
But he's trimmed the squad down to players he wants.
Yep.
Banished everyone else, which, don't get me wrong, I think it's poor to treat people like that. But for him, he's got a job to do. And Chelsea is a cutthroat club. So he needs to make these cutthroat decisions. But it's paying off for him.
What choice did he have? Like, if you think about it,
exactly.
What choice does he have? He's got a team of 40. Did you see that? You saw the training ground kind of videos. He must have just walked in and gone, "Oh my god,
what the fuck is this all about?"
This is giving me anxiety just looking at all of these players. Like, I feel a bit overwhelmed. Right, let's cut this squad down. Because what else can you do?
Yeah. Did you see Graham Potter's comments over the last week as well? He said at some time, at points in the dressing room, players were sitting on the floor because there wasn't enough room.
No.
He's like, you can't. He's like, how am I supposed to run a team like that?
You can't. Insane.
It's like, it's impossible. It's impossible. So Maresca's doing well. And fair play Chelsea. They're playing some good football.
Yeah.
But if Cole Palmer gets injured, what happens then?
I think they have players to step up. Sancho's playing well. Jackson's playing well. Obviously, Palmer is the Ødegaard of that team. Pulling all the strings, making the passes, scoring. Like he's probably a bit more than what Ødegaard was this season to Arsenal to Chelsea because he's scoring goals and he's doing everything. So, yeah, great player. Just can't praise him high enough at the moment.
No, absolutely. But great game. I don't think Brighton played particularly well. They played it, as we said, played into their hands. Really, really well-deserved 4-2 win.
Yeah. Everton 2, Crystal Palace 1. Everton got their first win. Leaves Crystal Palace still without a win.
Interesting shift in dynamic here.
Yeah, that's massive for them. For Everton to win that.
Huge. Absolutely huge. Palace I don't know what's happening with them this season. Just don't seem to be... I think it's more of a concentration thing because the football they're playing is actually not bad. They're still playing good football, but it's that end product. There's no Elise, no goals.
Exactly. They lost Elise. They swapped him with Nketiah.
Great swap, Great swap.
They lost a lot of their back as well, didn't they? I think they lost Anderson. I can't think who else. Like,
they lost their other centre back, just gone blank. They lost 2.
Gueye, will he stay? That was, all throughout the summer. Is he going to go to Newcastle? What's going to happen there? So is his mind still, is he one step out the door thinking of January or maybe even next year?
I don't know, because we praised him, didn't we? The first couple of games because he was playing brilliantly.
Yeah, but
he's one player. He can't change the whole team.
No, but they've still got a good team, like with Wharton, Eza, Mateta. Even with Nketiah coming in, Nketiah's done quite well for them, but they just defensively they seem pretty weak. But that being said, that second Dwight McNeil goal,
Dwight McNeil played so well.
He done really well, and I don't know if that is him or Justin as the goal of the week for me.
For me, I'm going Justin, which pains me to say because it's against us, but I think just at the time of the goal as well was just incredible.
I was going to go McNeil for exactly the same reason because it was their winner, and they haven't won.
Okay, well, if you want it.
Well, I took the last one, didn't I? With the I can't think who it was, but I did take the last one. So this is your call now.
You did. Oh, go on. I'm going to go with you because I think as it's the winner, I think it's a little bit more critical.
Okay, fair enough.
So there you go.
Wasn't expecting
Congratulations, Dwight McNeil. Mr. Wade's goal of the week. Congratulations.
Well done. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
He'll be loving it. We'll tag him in it on socials. What's next?
Next one, game? Forest Fulham. So that was the Raul Jimenez scored his 50th Premier League goal. Second Mexican to do that in the Premier League. A bit of controversy with it though, with the Murillo foul on André Pereira.
I've not seen this game. I think I've missed this on Match of the Day.
It's a bit of a weak one. I don't know. I feel it's a bit of a weak one because Murillo scraped his studs down the back of the calf of Pereira, but which sounds bad, but it's not intentional. Like I don't think he's looking. If I remember rightly, I don't think he's looking at his calf going, "Well, I want to stamp on it." It's a play for the ball, and I'm not saying that means that therefore it's not a foul and a penalty, but stuff like that does feel harsh where there's no intent, it's a pure accident, and it's given a penalty. And I don't know. It's that studs, isn't it? It's that studs. We spoke about it last week with Martinez when he went over the ball and he just got a yellow card. I don't know. What do you think of that? I know you didn't see it, but that sort of scenario.
If it's anything like that Martinez one, that should be a red straight away.
It wasn't like that, no.
That Martinez one was disgusting. That should be a 3 or 5 game ban. That was terrible, that one. But I think there's so many different situations where studs do come up, and you can tell if there's intent, realistically. I think if there's intent, then it's a red. But if it's not intent, it's a silly mistake. You've got a little bit more reckless. It's a yellow. It's a warning.
But is it a penalty like that? Do you agree that it should be?
If it's a yellow, yeah.
Okay.
I think a yellow card. If a yellow's in the box for whatever reason, then probably. If you're calling it a foul, it's a foul.
I just find the way that the game is being refereed really difficult. I mean, did you see? I think it was Ndidi kicked the ball away against Arsenal and didn't get anything.
Nothing. I know, it's ridiculous.
And then when it went to Dermot Gallagher, he was like, "Well, Saka's on the floor. There's no way they're going to take a free kick, so he's not interrupting play." And I'm
he kicked the ball away. He still kicked the fucking ball away.
He kicked the ball away. Trossard kicked the ball away 30-odd seconds after the... Sorry, not 30-odd seconds. Point, maybe even 1 second. I can't remember what we decided last week it was. Ali had all the facts. You know what he's like. He fucking loves it. But he kicked the ball away a split second after the referee had blown the whistle, and he's getting sent off. But they weren't ready to take the free kick. They couldn't have taken the free kick because no one was in place. So... Exactly. I really hate that it's a yellow card for kicking the ball away like that that's not the intent. And I really hate that you can debate this like this to this extent where you're debating on whether it's a penalty or not a penalty based on an accident or ill intent or something like that. And you just don't know. You're just like, well, it looks bad, so we're going to give it. It looks bad in slow-mo, so we're going to give it a pen.
Yeah, the game's just mad now. There's just too much interference.
Feel like it, and we need it. I know we need it, but is it too much? And what is the fix? Let's not get into that. We talk about this most weeks. Yeah, should we move on to Wolves Liverpool?
Yeah, because I thought Wolves played well.
1-2. I don't think Wolves have played necessarily a bad game
Right.
so far this season. I can't think of a time where I thought,
Yeah.
Wolves are dog shit. They just...
The results are
The results
as a team, they're not playing badly at all. I think they're getting unlucky with some of them.
It feels hard to say that for me because I'm like, oh, yeah, it's like we're 6 games in now. Are they that unlucky?
I know exactly. It's so difficult, isn't it?
But I said to you, didn't I? Statistically, it is the worst run of games that you could have by Opta. So hopefully now they've got all the big boys out of the way. I think now, so hopefully they can start to play some of those lower positioned teams and start to get some results.
Yeah, because I feel like they're a team that I always want them to do well because I like Gary O'Neill.
Yeah, same. And he's from Kent.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a Kent boy.
Ah, what a legend. That's why we like him even more.
He did a lot for football around here as well, apparently.
Oh, really? What, in Beltinge or...?
Kent, funnily enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought we went here.
Yeah, Beltinge FC, mate. They're fucking smashing it out. All the OAPs.
Mate, that could be our football team.
Could be.
Beltinge FDP.
Nice. Anyway.
So good win for Liverpool. I think they're doing really well.
Liverpool are doing well, yeah.
And I know they had that hiccup against Forest, didn't they? But generally, I think they're playing good football. They're looking sharp. Luis Diaz is on fire.
I was just going to say the
Absolutely
same
on
thing.
fire at the moment.
Yeah, he is fantastic. Szcczezny is doing really, really well. Gravenberch, out of nowhere, is smashing it. Konate seems to be joining up with...
Mate, hang on
well.
Konate. What a weird game he had, though.
Yeah. He was a bit up and down.
What was he doing for that goal?
Yeah.
He couldn't shepherd it out at all. And then moaned about it to Alisson, saying it's his fault.
Yeah.
I was like, bruv, just accept that you fucked up.
You cocked that one up.
Massively fucked up.
It
But his goal was brilliant himself, though.
It was really,
Really good.
It was a bit like so just moving on to the Ipswich Villa one. Did you see, I can't remember the name of the defender, like cleared the ball across the face of goal, straight to Rodgers, who then passed it into Watkins, and then I think it must be the first goal, passed it back to Rodgers, who scored, and you're thinking, why has he cleared the ball like that? Like they were ahead, and all of a sudden
ridiculous.
They're back level because of that. But
nerviness.
Yeah, it's just a mistake, isn't it? Like I'm not, but it's just when you see it, you're like, what's going through your head?
Yeah, 100%. But just to add to what you just said, then Ipswich did play well.
They did play really well.
And I think towards the end, Ipswich were unlucky not to get all 3 points.
Yeah, they were.
They were all over Villa. And Villa just can't travel away at the moment, can they?
No, they're struggling away from home.
Totally different team. And I'm sure Emery did this at Arsenal. We were good at home, but away we really struguged. We
turned into a bit of a fortress. But then Arsenal still aren't very good. On their at home at the minute. At home
we're rubbish.
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't think
rubbish.
of.
We still win, but away from home, we've conceded 3 or 4 goals. All season.
Yeah. And 2 of them against City.
Calendar year.
Yeah,
exactly.
So they Ipswich done very well. The Lap scored that second goal, that little sort of one way and the other, dropped his shoulder.
He's a good player, really good.
Love
I think
it,
you
mate.
called it a couple of weeks ago. Like he's going to be a hit in the Prem. Someone will snap him up at the end of the season if they get relegated.
Doing really, really well, yeah.
No doubt.
Right. This is the one we've been waiting for now, isn't it?
It is, mate.
And I am ready for you bastards on TikTok to come for me. Let's go.
Go on, kick it off, mate. Where do you want to start in this incredible game?
So I think I should start by saying I was hoping Man United would win because I really dislike Tottenham being an Arsenal supporter.
Yes.
However, after 3 minutes, when Brennan Johnson was basically smiling like, good result. There's an open goal here and the ball is coming towards me and there is not a defender for miles. He's like, yes, bang.
Oh, mate. I just want to say before we get into this, actually, is one, Van der Ven's run was
incredible.
insane as well as his cross.
Yep.
So it's a special mention as a runner-up for goal of the week, purely for the run, not the goal.
Yeah, okay.
Because that was incredible.
I think as well, if it was against better
United-
opposition, maybe he would have done it as well. He'd have got goal of the week.
Yeah, probably. But in United, you can't let a defender run that far at you and get a cross in. You've got to take the foul and take a yellow card for it. Surely you've got to just take him down.
One was really near him until he managed to get the cross in. Like he ran.
Why? I know.
It was like the parting of, was it the Nile that they parted?
The Red Sea.
The Red Sea. It was like the parting of that. Thank you. It was like the parting of that. I'm not very religious, just in case if you didn't know. Didn't listen in, Ari.
No.
But I'm glad you did. I'll grammar school over there. Anyway, just my embarrassment. I'm just chucking you under the bus now.
I don't really know how you're chucking me on. How dare you get an education? Oh, all right, mate. Jesus.
A good one at that, you bastard.
Yeah, how dare you? What a loser. Hey. But yeah,
square.
United are shite.
Yeah, Van der Ven to just run like that. But it was throughout the game, really, where United are just so disjointed, and all of us, like, they'll just be looking shit, like they look like they're strangers, and then all of a sudden they'll put a couple of balls together, and that one that Garnacho hit the outside of the bar on, it was unbelievable. Like, they do something like that and you think,
yeah,
wow,
that contact Garnacho made for that was incredible.
Incredible.
But I don't know if you saw it, he slipped just before as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether it would have been a better shot had he not slipped, or a worse shot.
Yeah, probably.
Because the contact seemed perfect.
Yeah, it did.
But yeah, it's really hard, that one.
So, controversy with Bruno Fernandes penalty before we move into the second half.
No controversy
red card.
for me.
Do you think it was a red?
Yeah.
It's a weird one, isn't it? Because he does slip, but he does stick his leg out
Exactly. He studs
to
like that.
kick the guy.
Yeah. He makes the movement still. Even though he's falling, he still makes that movement to kick out. It's a red. As much as Maddison makes an absolute meal of it, because he's an absolute wet wipe.
He was
still a
he played
red
very
card.
well though. I don't think it was a red. I think that's harsh.
Really?
I think the game has gone. If that's a red, so it goes back to what I was just saying about those studs up. I think it was stupid from Fernandes, and I think he even said it at the end of the game. Like, it was stupid. I deserved the yellow card, but no way did I deserve a red. And I actually, as much as I hate to say it, I did agree with him. I thought it was harsh to give him a red card for that.
Normally, yes, I would agree with you. But as you said, the way the game is now, you've got to take that into account. That's a red. It's a red card.
I don't know. I felt it was soft. He was falling over. He was trying to get the ball, but yeah, one of those. And then obviously, Man United with 11 men are pretty fucking dire. So putting it down to 10 men.
Solanke had a really, really neat finish.
Well,
that was a proper striker's finish, I thought.
I thought Kulusevski's was great as well.
It was a good finish. Yeah, the little chip over. Yeah, that was good. But I just think Solanke it was a striker's goal.
Yeah.
It was a proper striker's scrappy goal. I just get my foot on the end of it and it goes in.
It does look like Tottenham are starting to turn into a team now with that, that main striker. Son was missing, and they still had the quality to come in. Brennan Johnson, what 4 in 4 now? So he's producing. Kulusevski obviously got his goal.
He
Solanke
played really well, Kulusevski.
Really, really well.
Didn't he set up
everywhere?
Kulusevski set up.
I think he set up the Solanke one, didn't he?
Solanke's one, yeah, because it went to Werner, didn't it? And then back through to Solanke.
Yeah, Werner missed an absolute sitter. He's not very good.
He's great on the wing. He's so rapid. He does everything.
Quick.
Just don't let him have a shot.
Nah, terrible. It always reminds me of that clip when he just joined Chelsea and he was doing like some keepy uppies, and then the guy like kicked it to him and he hoofs it and it goes miles over, and then he just sort of looks around.
Right, awkward.
Yeah, funny.
Yeah, Tottenham are looking quite sharp. Solanke, I know we took the piss about the money. I'm still question marks, but he's He's looking good.
He's looking good.
He's looking to fill that gap that they had with Kane.
Yeah.
He's there. Definitely. He's that focal point. He's big. He's powerful. He's not on Kane's level. I'm not even going to try to compare that, of course. But I think that positional side of things and style of play really suits him.
Yeah. What? Let's talk about it then. So Man United today have come out and given the dreaded backing to Ten Hag. Yeah. So he's safe for a few weeks at least, but it's kind of he's got our backs. Okay, so I asked this question to you last season, and I'm going to ask it to you again this season. What is Man United's style of play?
Don't know. I really don't know. They don't press well. They don't attack particularly well. I'd say maybe more counter-attacking than anything else.
Yeah, that's what he goes for. Yeah, he goes for that counter-attacking football. That's always been kind of, for me, that's always been like the Man United way. Their counter-attack is quick. They have quick wingers. They get down, and they're really, really quick.
Yeah.
The trouble is, so disjointed everywhere else that they never really get the opportunity to counter-attack. And then when they do, the build-up is really slow.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite work like that. And I just can't get over how disjointed they are at the back. Even with De Ligt, who's he's got credentials and he's great. But even with him in the back there, they just can't. No one can match him. It's so weird.
It's because they don't seem to be a team. It's a collective of individuals. No one plays for each other. No one's got each other's back to help each other out.
Seem like that. And Ten Hag doesn't. He doesn't seem to come out and back them like I was just going to say. Like Arteta comes out and he backs his team. He's like, yeah, we win together, we lose together. It's not whoever's fault it is. It's not his fault. Or it is, but it's not his fault. Whereas Ten Hag does seem to come out and go, yeah, it wasn't good enough. The defence was shit. This was shit. That was shit. And and it goes back to accountability.
Fault,
he doesn't take that accountability, does he?
No, he doesn't. And it all comes down to that culture. And I think he's on the right track of what he wants to do. He just doesn't have the personalities in that changing room that are willing to do it. I don't think he has the respect of the players. No, they literally just seem like they're on and just doing whatever they want to do on that pitch.
Exactly.
Like, we've got a bit of a game plan, but if Garnacho wants a shot, he's going to have a shot. If Rashford wants to do what he wants to do, Rashford's going to go and do what he wants to do.
Yeah.
No one's listening to Ten Hag. No one cares what he's doing.
No. It is really, really odd because it's not just the odd one or two. It does seem like it's most.
Yeah. It really does. And I do fear what could come out of this. It could go down a really dodgy path. If they're out of top 10 at Christmas or out of European places by Christmas and quite off the pace, he's gone.
But assuming he does lose his job, which I think is quite likely. I think, if I'm a betting man, I think the bookies would probably be like, no, we're not taking on bets on this. But who do they go for? Who's next?
Tuchel to the end of the season. You got someone who's experienced, knows what he's doing. Tuchel doesn't care about upsetting people.
Mm-hmm.
He'll do what he needs to do.
Yeah.
I think Van Nistelrooy's being groomed for that role.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. Yeah.
I don't think he's experienced enough to do that for what they need. But you've got to think it's not the Man United of old anymore. It's the Man United of now.
Yeah,
and
that is
true. You can't keep living off your history. You're a big club. There's no one's denying that. But you're not a big club in this moment in time.
No.
You're an bang average club at best.
I did see actually Rio Ferdinand tweeted "Never a red," and I think somebody responded to it and retweeted it as saying, "See, even Rio Ferdinand's saying that he was never played for Man United."
I love that. I love that. It's bloody brilliant.
Yeah, it's good.
That is brilliant. Yeah, I do wonder where they're going to go this season because they are a bit same as last season. I mean, they lost 4-0 to Brentford and Brighton, didn't they?
Yeah.
And they still managed to finish the season reasonably well. So.
Well, when the FA Cup, that FA Cup's taken him this far. If they hadn't,
it's bought him, isn't it?
If they'd have gone out at Coventry, he would have probably been sacked there. And then if they'd have lost in the FA Cup final and it was the season that they had, I think he would have gone at the end of the season there, and they would have had the summer to replace him. So it does sort of seem, and I guess it's different ownership, but when Mourinho, he won something with them, and he was kind of sacked the next season. It makes you wonder whether the way that they were playing, the ownership didn't look at him and go, he's just not the guy for us. It's just not going to work. But they didn't. They bought into it, and for me, it's just not working. And I'd be interested to hear what Man United supporters have got to say on it, because that is their club.
Let us know in the comments. Yeah, definitely let us know, because I just don't see it. I mean, the TikTok guys, they'll be hating on us anyway. I'm sure they'll be giving us their comments.
It would be genuinely. It would be just leave the personal attacks. Like, leave them. I know I'm ugly. I know all of this sort of stuff, but leave those personal attacks and just get to the facts. Tell us straight.
Yeah, talk about football, guys. Come on, this is a football podcast. Jeez. But yeah.
Anything else to add, Daddy?
No, apart from it's our final game of the season tonight for us.
Yeah, final game.
Atletico Madrid. League double winners.
We're not going to win
presentation
the cup
tonight as well.
We're not going to win the cup, but yeah,
no, we won 2 leagues
tonight.
That's fine.
Mate, I don't expect that I will get any weight off tonight, but if I do, and I'm kind of maintaining my position, I'm the fourth. I'll be fourth in the weight loss percentages out of the whole club.
Really?
That's where I am at the minute. Yeah, I'm fourth in the whole club. Yeah.
Mate, that's incredible.
I know. I'm well impressed. That's why I'm like,
bloody hell, mate. That's really well done, man.
Trying hard to lose this weight. Like, I'm getting there, and I am going to try on the Atletico Madrid shirt and see. I don't know.
Go on.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm doing it now.
Take it off. Take it off.
No, I'm not going to do it now, but I'm going to try it on, and you'll see whether it fits next week. If I'm in it, it fits. If I'm not, nice. I'm really disappointed.
Can you send me a picture of it on WhatsApp like you did before when you did the little pose? Wicked. Well, mate, I'm really glad I'm back. I've missed you.
I'm buzzing you're back. I've missed you too, but I'm pleased for you. Congratulations to you and Wazza again. And everyone here at the FDP, other than you, is me. So we love you.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody. Production guys, sound guys, tech team. Thank you. No, cheers, mate. Right, and cool. I'll see you later.
Take care. Bye.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for listening.